Okay, hello, I'm SIG Solo and this is my wet shaving video. Today I will be doing the difficult sequel video of the first one I did last Saturday. Today is Saturday, I'm in Greenland and the weather outside is freaking cold. I was just outside for 2 hours, so if my skin is red, it's because, well, that's what happens to my skin when I enter after being out for a couple of hours. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to say I'm very happy to hear that Ken and his family are doing better. The wife and the daughter got the COVID-19 and they are recovering, and as far as I'm told or heard him say, the wife only has a problem with the smelling, and I hope that will return. Or was it tasting? I don't remember. But anyway, glad to hear that they are okay. And then, before I start with the Lucky Dice shave or the 1296 shave, I'd like to make a little shout out to my friend and shaving brother, Arthur from Leather Addict. He made a very nice mention of me. He mentioned me in his last video and talked about how we help each other and how we support each other. And to be honest, he was the reason that I took the leap into this. We wrote together, and he said, well, just go for it, and everyone you will learn, and everyone will learn, and just do your thing. So I'll continue to do my thing, and that is here. The Lucky Dice shave, 6 razors, 6 blades, 6 brushes and 6 soaps. And today I'm using hard soaps, pucks. So I'll start with the pucks because it might have to soak a little, bloom or whatever. So to present them, here's the first one. It's the Sandalwood and Sheer Butter Oil Purasso Red. And it has a wonderful sandalwood smell that I like a lot. Really, try. What do you think? It's great. So if I hit a 1, that will be the one. If I hit a 2, I will use the Purasso White. It is oatmeal and green tea. And I don't know, I get the tea smell. I don't know about the oatmeal. If that has a smell, I cannot smell it. But it's kind of fresh, and whenever I use this, and I use it a lot, I feel like there's a little menthol in it. I don't know if there are, but this is also super formula. I don't know what the differences are, if there are any. But the red one is not. That's not super formula. It's just the normal, the usual, the old version. If I hit a 2, the white one. If I hit a 3, also super formula, another Purasso, the green one with menthol and eucalyptus. This is a very great, not only scent, but feel on the skin. Always leaves a fresh feeling and a clean feeling. I love it. I really do. I use it a lot. And then, if I hit a 4, I will be using the Danish soap, the Matas. This is it. And it has an odd smell because it says here on the lid, it's vitamin E and algae extract. And when you smell it, it smells earthy, like the bottom of a forest in autumn. I don't know, it's a special one. I don't know if that's the algae smelling, or I don't know how to describe the smell. But, well, only used it a couple of times. And then a completely new one, if I hit a 5, I will be using the Williams Muck Shaving, Muck Shaving Soap. This has been around since 1840, and I don't know what to say. I haven't used it yet. I've seen a lot of YouTubers saying that it's hard to make a good lather and get a good lather from. I haven't tried it yet, but I can say the smell reminds me of the Arco stick a lot. It has a lemony, a citrusy, a citronella smell. I don't know if I'll like it or if I'll even be able to. But this is the reason I start with the soaps, because I've heard that it has to be soaking for some time. So if I hit a 5, I will be using that for the first time. And the final one is not really a hard pack, but it's because of Christmas. It's the Cella from Italy, Crema da Baba. And I just love the scent of it. The almond scent really reminds me really of Christmas, because we have on Christmas Eve we always have the almond rice pudding thing for dessert, and this is the exact smell it has. So that's why it's in it. I know it's not really a hard pack. It's more of a, what do you call it, trove. So, and I know that you can. It says here shaving cream. So well, that's a little cheating. But because of Christmas, I would say I will try to use this if I hit a 6. So, and well, if I hit a 4, well, will be this one. So let's decide. I don't know if you can hear this, but I'll try. It was a 6. So the Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you all. The Christmas soap, that's the one we will be using. Okay, so on to the razors. The first razor is the Feather Popular, and that's the lightest one in this bunch. And today's theme for all the razors is black razors. So is the Feather Popular, only I believe 38 grams. It's very, very light. It's a twist to open. How do you do it? You twist to open, and it rattles a lot. When it's closed, still rattles a little. A lot of people like it a lot. It's considered a mild razor. Let's see how it will do today. So if I hit a 1, the Feather. If I hit a 2, my absolute favorite razor right now is the Gillette Super Adjustable Black Beauty. And this one is an R2. So it's made in 1971, like all great things are. You get it? So it's a twist to open as well, and it is an adjustable, and it's in great shape, and I love the weight of it. It's about, well, I don't remember, 70 something grams, I think. So I love it. The next one is the heaviest one. Well, if I hit a 2, the Gillette one, the Black Beauty. If I hit a 3, I will be using the Parker 96R, and that's the heaviest one of them all. It is considered a medium, I think, aggression razor, and it's a twist to open too. So far 3 twist to open razors, and this is the heaviest one, 80 something grams. So, and I haven't used this before, so it will be my first use of this. The next one is the Wilkinson Sword. If I hit a 4, the Wilkinson Sword classic razor, and it's made of plastic, and it has a metal core to give it some weight. It's a 3-piece. You screw, and then you open. Well, is that a 2-piece? Well, yeah, it's a 2-piece. Sorry. So I will be using that. I have never used that before. It's very plasticky, and I've heard that it's mild, but I don't know. I'll see. If I hit a 4, I will be using this. And then in 5th spot, the Henson AL13, the aluminium razor in the black version, and this is the mild one, you know, with the characteristic head. Oh, sorry, head. It's over here. See? It's very square. It looks like a spaceship almost, or an ugly car from the 80s. Okay, if I hit a 5, we'll be using this. I've been using this sometimes, and I like it a lot. It's very, very mild. Okay, final one is one of my favorite razors. Well, the model is, I haven't used this exact one before. It is the Edwin Jagger DE89. It has this 3D knurling here on the handle. I don't know if you can see it. And it's very grippy, has a good weight to it, and the classic DE89 Edwin Jagger had. I have the paper in it still because it's new, hasn't been used. Came with this paper in it. So if I hit a 6, I will be using that. So let's hit the dice, the lucky dice, and see. That was a 5. So that's the Henson razor. Okay. So far the Cella soap, the Henson razor, and then we move on to the blades. And I have 6 different blades. First blade is the Gillette Yellow 7 o'clock. The, what is it called? Sharp Edge. And it's not the most aggressive blade, but it has a nice feel to it. I've used it sometimes and I've always gotten a good shave out of it. That's number 1. Number 2 is the green stainless, or super stainless. The green one. And this one is made in, what was it? Was it India? I think it is. I think this is made in India, I'm not sure. There's a German one called Perma Sharp. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. This is 2. Number 3, the Israeli one of my absolute favorites. The Persona Red, made in Israel. If I hit a 3, I will be using this. Number 4 is the Asta Green Super Platinum. This is the one that Henson, that I just rolled and chose. They say that use the Asta Green in the razor. They recommend using this. So let's see. If I hit a 4, I will be using that. The 5 is my absolute favorite at the time. At this time is the Visimet from Gillette. It's called the Super Iridium, or Iridium Super. It's made in, I don't know, Poland or so. Well, it's made in Russia, but it has Polish writing on it. It's called the Visimet, and I just ordered a lot of them online to make sure that I have enough in my stash in stock. And then an Indian-made blade, the Gillette Wilkinson Sword, the Saloon Pack. I've used this a little. I'm okay with it, but it's not my favorite. I will have to say that. If I hit a 6, I'll be using this. So let's see. Let's try. It's a 5. Oh, lucky me. My absolute favorite blade here, the Visimet. So, okay, final one will be the brushes, and they are all synthetic today. So, the first one, if I hit a 1, I will be using the Simpson Trafalgar T3. It has a 26mm knot, and it has a good backbone to it, and it has a lovely feel. I like this a lot. It always gives me a good leather. So that's 1. Number 2 is a PAA Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. It's the Solar Flare, a 26mm knot, synthetic, and it's a little softer, but it's very good on your skin. I like using this for leathering as well. Always good. The next one, number 3, another PAA, is the one called the Amber Aerolite. It was the first synthetic I bought, and it has been with me since September when I started this. Has a lovely backbone, but still very soft on the skin. I like it a lot. Good grip, and I don't know if you can see the transparency in the handle. No, that's difficult. But anyway, that's number 3. Number 4 is new to me. I've never used it before. It's the Resolrock 400, and this is called the special edition. The handle is made of solid aluminium, and it's a little heavier than the other handles I have. I've never used it before, and this is the Plissoft knot. I haven't used it, so I cannot say how it is on the skin, but it feels, I would say it feels a little like the Aerolite or the Next brush that I've used a lot. If I hit 5, this is the Next brush. I will be using the Yagri Ferrari 26mm knot, and this one, I like the grip of it. It's good in the hand and has a good backbone, good on your face, good on shaving sticks, good on pucks, good on creams so far. So this is one of my favorite synthetics too, and it's number 5. The final one was made specially, well, not for me, it's a one of a kind. It was made by Rich Man Shaving, Rich Hansen from Utah. And he made this, and then on his Facebook page, he said, what should we call this? And I suggested the Milky Way. And that was the name he gave it. And then, well, of course, I had to buy it. So I bought it, synthetic knot. Haven't tried it yet before. So this will be a first. And it has this, I don't know if you see it, this golden specks or glimmer or inside here. Yeah, you see it a little there, don't you? But it's all over the brush, and it looks like, you know, space and, well, Milky Way. That's the name of it. If I hit a 6, I will be using this for the first time. Let's see which one to use. Okay? It was a 5. So I will be using the Yagri 26mm Ferrari for this shave. Okay, today I'm not using the timeless ball because I got a great Christmas gift from my daughter, and this is actually not made for shaving. It's just a ball. It's made by Royal Copenhagen. It's been around for 300 years, and it's porcelain, and it has these lines. I saw it. Every time I go into a shop, I look at the balls and I think, well, can I use this to shave with? And I saw this and I tried it in my hand, and it's just great. And it has these lines for the thumb to grab onto. So I said to my daughter that was with me, 12 years old, oh, that would be a lovely Christmas gift. And then she went in and bought it for me, and it's almost, I think it's $80. So my son and my daughter bought this together. He's 21 and I got this, and I was very surprised because I almost forgot I said it. But when I saw it, I remember. So I'll be using this great gift today. So let's see. Let's make a little space here for me to shave. Let's have some water here. I know I don't have to soak my brush, but I like to anyway. So in my special cup, remember, it's not made of plastic. Okay, and open the Hansen razor, mild, it's called mild, and get out the blade. Super Iridium Visimet, made by Gillette. So you can get this if you go into visashave.com. There's a guy there who sells 250 of these for $45 if you use the coupon code Christmas. So, and that's free shipping everywhere. Okay, so we have the blade. Can you see it? We have the blade in the razor. Put the base plate on it, and then let's put on the handle here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, and I always have to tighten this a little more than I like. to make sure. Okay, so that's great. That's ready. Okay, let's get a little of this into the ball, the new ball, the new unused ball that I've never used before. This is, well, I have a 3 days growth. I didn't shave. Well, I shaved on what was it, Wednesday? Today's Saturday. So, how are you all doing? Did you have a nice Christmas? Did you have a nice Christmas? I hope you did. We were 11 people, and that's great because everyone knows whatever goes to 11 is great. So, I'll try to make this here to see, oh, this video has become too long already. But as you know, I don't edit. I never edit anything. So I'm sorry if this video is too long. Skip forward a little, fast forward, press. If this is too long for you, oh, this smell, this soap is great and everywhere it seems. So this ball is perfect. This was the best gift that anyone could ever give me, I think. I think I have to speed this up a little because I'm spending too much time here. So, a shout out also to CB Shaves, Chris, that encouraged me, just like Arthur from Leather Addict did, to, well, just start, brother. So, it's very encouraging to have people saying, well, get on with it. Just start. Do your thing. People will love it if you're just yourself, natural and all that. So, this soap is, ooh, this is great. No extra water needed today, I think. Okay. Just have to wet my face for a second here. Oh yeah, I got a new microphone. The one I used last Saturday was, well, I know it was not good. I know it was actually, ooh, look at that leather and the smell of it, the almonds. This is the most, well, this is Christmas for me because of the dessert with the rice pudding and almonds, and you get this cherry sauce for it. Cherry, what is it? Like a custard almost, but made from cherries. Oh, this is terrible. I'm doing a terrible job here. I know. So, let's see. First part, well, this is the first part, and I will be going from north to south with the grain at most part of my face. Only, let's just heat up the razor here and see. First pass. There it is. I don't know if you can hear this, but it actually sounds like it's struggling a little. And I always have to be careful when I use this, not to put too much pressure on it. Because it's the natural thing for me would be to add a little pressure. And I know you need to add a little, but it would be so easy for me to cut myself with this. No pressure needed at all. None whatsoever. Well, I don't know why, but this soap doesn't feel slick today. I get the job done, but I can feel I have to kind of drag the razor very little here. So okay, so I have this, you don't see it now, the mole here, and then under my nose I usually cut myself. I have the coarse hair under my nose, going in all kind of directions. This razor actually is very mild. I ordered the medium one 6 weeks ago and got notice that it was sent and it didn't come, so I wrote them a mail, and they said they had no record of it ever being shipped, so they would ship me another one. So, but I haven't heard back from them that it has been shipped, so let's see. No weepers, everything's good. Okay, second pass. Well, let's lather up for second pass. This smell. This is Christmas. Even in September when I used this the first time. That's how I felt. This is a Christmassy one. I may have put too much water into this leather. I don't know. It feels great. But I can see now that I don't have a thick layer here. So, but let's see, the second pass usually tells if everything is okay or it's not. So, second pass. Okay, here we go. Let's see, across the grain. So, I can hear it working, but there's absolutely no blade feel whatsoever. So, next week I will be using, oh, there's a little weeper there. I will be using the super, well, not the super anything. I'll be trying the adjustables. 6 adjustable razors. I'm still waiting for my Gillette Slim and my Rix Supply Ambassador. So hopefully, oh see, there's a little music there. You can feel that. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't itch, it doesn't sting. I really have to resist not pushing, not pressing. I don't know if that's what always happens here. I usually cut myself a little under the nose. Maybe. Maybe that's because I go back and back and back and back. Maybe I should just leave it as is. Is there a blade in this? Can't fit it. Oh yeah. There is. Let's see. Can't feel anything. Okay. Second pass done. Let's feel it. Oh yeah. That's okay. A little down here. So, looking forward for third and final pass. That will be against the grain. So, I forgot last week. I planned to rate the shave. You know, this is a 1, 2, 9, 6 shave. Using the die 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 gives 1296 different combinations. So, and I forgot to rate it last week. I would give the last week's shave, I would give it a 5.5. From 1 to 6, just like the dice, 1 to 6. I would give it a 5.5. So, let's go against the grain. Oh yeah, now I hear it. As always, in this part of my face, I hear it play. Play that funky music. Okay, so I've been doing this for 3.5 months now, and things are getting automated, you know. The order, setting up for a shave, getting everything ready, when to shave a little more and when not to. Well, this is done. Okay, so let's see, nothing here. Oh, that's the first, nothing here. Usually I take this soap here and apply it. Oh, there's a little there. Okay, and that's where all the hairs are all kinds of funny directions. Same thing here. Just take a little soap here from the soap dispenser on the chin. Going back. Okay, so it's time to visit the airplane. And as you know, because I showed you last week, I use this little towel here, and I use extremely hot water from the tap, and then I wash my face with it, just like when you're on an airplane. So this reminds me of going on a holiday, reminds me of traveling. So, oh yeah, all over my ear, up my nose. Last week I managed to have a big bulge big piece of cream up my nose, and I didn't realize. So I'll try to not do that today. Okay, so time for this one here, the Omega alum stick. Cool water on it, and then apply. Oh, there's a little sting here. Down here I expected because it was bleeding a little. See? Nothing up there. A little more cold water. Okay. Nothing up here today. That's kind of weird because usually this is where, exactly here is where I usually have a lot of, will sting. Most likely the correct word. Okay. So, wash my face. Cold water into the brush. The cloth, not the brush. Oh yeah, that is so nice. I really like this. Cool water removing all the alum. Oh yeah, and the skin feels like, I don't know, baby butt. I don't remember how that feels. And then, matching cloth. Oh, dry off your skin. I know people say that I should be tapping and dubbing, you know, like this. But that's not how I like it. Okay. And then my trusted Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. Sensitive. I have the dark blue one too, but I don't know. I haven't used it that much. This is great. This is how it's supposed to feel. Oh yeah. I think, well, this is another 5.5. For me to go to 6, I can have no stinging whatsoever. No weepers, I think. But I can tell you honestly, I didn't feel the blade at all. So I might have applied a little too much pressure down here because I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it cutting. I didn't feel it, well, do anything. So, and then today I'll finish off, before this video is over, I'll finish off with my trusted Mattis cream, this one. And I'm sure it's not available, well, it's available here in Greenland and in Denmark. I don't know if it's available anywhere else. But it's as mild, there, it's mild and it's great on your skin. It doesn't stick, you don't get sticky skin. You just get, you know, that soft. And it's no perfume in it, it's senseless. Scentless, not senseless. It's rude, it's not senseless. It's senseless, it's just rude. No scent to it. And I just, oh yeah. I just love this. I think I have one of my daughter's hairs somewhere. I feel along here. I don't know if you see it, but no cream up my nose today. This was a great shave. I hope you enjoyed it. This was the sequel, the difficult sequel. And today I used all black razors, the Henson mild AL13 aluminum razor. For the blade I used the Visamet Gillette, hard to get, getting harder to get. It's discontinued, so hurry. Okay, for a brush I used this one, Yagri, the 26mm Ferrari. See? That's the bottom of it. And my ball was the Royal Copenhagen. And now it's a shaving ball. I think it was never intended for shaving, but now it is. And it was great. And the soap, the ever so wonderful Chilla, the red. I know there's a green one, but I haven't tried that. This one smells like almond and it's great. And the overall rating of this shave, as I said earlier, this is when I can feel it, when I have the cream. I would say a 5.5. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, if you like it, subscribe, please. Hit the bell and share. And I forgot, I should have started with this, so no one will hear it, maybe. Thank you so much for all the support I've gotten, all the subscribers, all the views, all the comments. I will be responding to every comment I get, I promise, because this is something that means a lot to me. So please, I appreciate it a lot. And final shout out to Arthur from Leather Addict for making me take this leap of faith, you could call it. But I'm out. Have a great one.